And in Bartow, near the Peace River, there are also concerns about cresting.
Local agencies are watching this very closely, and neighbors tell us they're used to the water. Michaelan Johnson is live in Bartow. Michaelan, they say tonight is different, though.
Yeah, the message from city officials this evening is that they are cautiously optimistic that the Peace River won't boil over. But you can just take a look here. The water is already spilling over into parts of Bartow. And I spoke with residents who live here just off of T and Washington, and they say that this water spilling over and floods is something they're used to. But Peace River right now has them on high alert.
Our water don't seem to flow to Peace River. Peace River seemed to come to us.
Peace River is on the brink of cresting. Bartow Fire Chief Jay Robinson says a 7.8 level is the action stage, but it's sitting at an 8.8, with fears of it going into a critical level at any moment.
9 foot. We know that begins a point that we get water into our wastewater treatment plant, where we would have to shut power off to the mobile home park that's there. Those things then would lead to some sheltering needs.
Neighbors Eddie Brown and Charles Russell live right off of T Avenue in Washington and Bartow. You can see here their street is already blocked off with water creeping in.
For some reason, the water don't flow. Now, what the problem is, we don't know.
But we are worried about what's going to be added to that.
Eddie has lived in this area since the 70s. He's no stranger to floods because of the Peace River.
It got flooded, and we had 25 inches of rainwater under that part of the main house that we had to pump out.
And I've had to move out of my house twice on the cause of that water line.
Chief Robinson believes the multi-agency help will keep the river from spilling over anymore.
With the water control, that we're going to be able to maintain that. It is going to stay high at least through the weekend before we start to see some reduction in those numbers.
Now, as you can see here, they've dropped off bulk sand to kind of catch that water if or when the Peace River spills over into this area. But coming up at 6, we're going to be talking about a barrier at the nearby wastewater plant that is acting as a huge fixture for the city in terms of protection. For now, reporting live in Bartow, Michaelan Johnson, 10 Tampa Bay.